What's up, guys? This is your boy Lil Majin. Today I want to talk to you guys about some things that you may not have known about King. Before we get into the things that you may not have known about King, I want you guys to go and click that subscribe button below and click that bell icon to get notified any and every time I upload a new video. Okay, to start things off, you guys probably didn't know that the second and third hit of King's jab strings can be. So this right here is a fast 1-2. But no delay. However, you can delay it. He is one of maybe 3 or 4 characters on the game who can do it. I know for certain that Craig and Paul can do it. I don't know who else can do it. But it's not too many characters who can delay their second hit of their 1 jab. Don't know what the purpose of this serves. It doesn't like do anything. It still jails even if you delay it. The opponent cannot duck the second hit, and of course the third hit you can delay it as well. People already knew that, but yeah, something you may not have known. Another thing you guys probably didn't know is that Atlas Hammer can cross up against the wall. Let me show you. Sweet. Obviously, the Atlas Hammer tech trapping like that is real risky. And up is either gonna whiff or they're gonna be able to block it, and since their back is against the wall, getting launched. Another thing you guys probably did not know about King is that his crouch dash 1+2, the black bomb, it can be made less negative on block. Obviously against a standing opponent, it's either gonna be -5 or -4 at max range. And why do you want to make the move a lot less negative on block? Well, see here. I have King set to do it and try to sidestep. Wild Rising 4 is gonna hit him every time because he doesn't have enough frames of recovery. However, if I can make the move -4, he's suddenly able to sidestep while standing 4. And now for a better demonstration. Back 2-1. You tech roll. As you can see, the move becomes -3. It's even possible to make it -2. -2 is the least amount of negative frames you're going to be able to get, or most amount, however many. But anyways, this is like an extreme example. So if you make the move safer, -3, and you try to do it while standing 4 because it's your turn to attack, this is what can happen. Yeah. And that doesn't matter which tech roll. I'm gonna tech roll to the foreground. Still the same punish. And if you guys think it's like frame related, well, King has a 10 frame wake up. Still, even with a 10 frame while standing 1, it's still gonna get beat out by the sidestep. So just know that is something you need to know. So in addition to crouch dash 1+2, you can also make chest bump 4 1+4 as well as back 4 or plus on block. As you can see, from +2 to +6 if you time it right. Okay, the first thing you probably didn't know about this move is that it has some pretty darn good tracking for the left, which is your character. I have Zafina for a reason. Even though I just stepped it, it's super hard to reliably step this move with a sidestep left, even with the best, well, arguably the best, sidestep in the game with Ramen. But surprisingly, it has tracking against sidestep right as well. And that like increases the with distance. Like at mid range, it's a little bit better for tracking, but it doesn't matter the range. With sidestep left, it's gonna hit almost 100% of the time. It's still possible to step it going left, but it's very hard. I'm gonna try and get a sidestep left. It's super hard to do. But as you can see, you'll just have to take my word for it. The move has insane tracking against sidestep left. The next thing is that the move has insane active hitboxes. As you can see, it's a hitbox all the way until he finally hits the ground, which means that it is super hard to hit him out of this move once he's already in the air. Yeah, I'm trying to jab, but it's just not working. See, at most you're gonna get a float, which really doesn't hurt much, you know, but a lot of the time you're either gonna get beat out for trying to anti-air him, or you're gonna trade, which obviously is gonna be in King's favor. See, that's a trade. Yeah, so this move is pretty good. The third thing about this move is that it hits behind him, which means it can be used as a cross-up. One of the most age-old cross-ups that this move has is being done after a shiny wizard. The opponent stands up, goes over him. It's still possible for smaller characters like Zafina. She can still duck, but a bigger character, they'll still get hit by it because of the hurt boxes. Okay, this move can be used after many more techniques other than just from throws. He has a few throws where he can get the cross up from the diving body press, but you can also do it from like various tech traps. Or if the opponent is just ducking, just wants to stand back up real quick, they might get crossed up from it there. So yeah, use it as you may. It's a pretty darn good move. It's been mistaken as a joke move, but it's no joke, not with all the properties it has. Another thing you guys probably didn't know about King is that after this ball throw here, if they back roll, the clothesline is guaranteed as a cross-up. Then he's gonna get a follow-up low drop kick from that because he's back turned. Okay, now here's a glitch that I don't agree with being in the game. I wish they would replace it in Season 4. Namco, I'm talking to you guys. From King's wall throw, if they front roll, for some reason they can front roll out of like any option that you do. So let me try and show you. Down 4-1, whiffs. Down 3 whiffs. Down 4 whiffs. Chest bump whiffs. Even black bomb whiffs. What? Right, another thing you guys probably didn't know is that after this chain grab right here with the Russian leg sweep into the armbar, down 4 is actually guaranteed. They get up back turn like that, that means that it's guaranteed. Now check this out. If she lies there, then you'll see that down 4 still hits anyway. So it's guaranteed also from rock bottom. Also, down 4 is guaranteed from 4-3-1+2 against Akamram, Marduk, Gigas, Jack 7, and both bears. Yeah, this is actually a really good finding for the big characters because it's a lot safer than alley kick. If you make a mistake and they block the alley kick, you're getting launched. So down 4 is a much better attack that's guaranteed against the big characters for like frames. Not so much damage, but definitely frames and safety. Yeah, another thing you guys probably didn't know about King is that both crouch dash 1+2 and his raise drive, they have low crushing abilities depending on distance. So I have Leroy set to do back 4 and to down back 4. As you see, both moves are in range to connect. However, after you get hit, just raise drive. Easy 3-piece of doom, right? And that's due to the range. Obviously, if you were any closer, it wouldn't work. See, it's definitely a range. See, the thing is that with range, you see King's left leg goes up. meaning that his right leg is the only one that's available, you know, for the hurt box. And can crush depending on that. As far as crouch dash 1+2, have Leroy set the down jab into full crouch down forward 4. However, let me see if I can do it. Goes right over it. Again, it's distance depending. Because if I was just a little bit too close, I get hit. But you have to instantly do the move. Something else you guys probably didn't know is that there is more than just one way to get a giant swing animation muscle buster. That's right, a muscle buster with that grab animation. Obviously, most of you guys know it comes from the Irish Rib 1+2 extension. If they were to turn around, then it'll definitely turn into a muscle buster like this. You've probably seen me do it a zillion times. However, there are other ways to do it. So basically, anytime the opponent is forced to wake up back turn, which is anytime the opponent is face up head towards and they wake up back turn. So if they're forced to wake up like that, same way for face down feet towards. If they get up, they're getting up back turns. But that's another way to land it. Let me show you. Yeah, another setup is convict kick on counter hit. You can get it that way as well. Makes the opponent think that you're doing a dash giant swing instead of instant shining wizard because of the break in your dash. But yeah, any setup that involves the opponent waking up back turn, you can definitely dash up and do that. It's real strict timing, but definitely worth it. You know, Muscle Buster does 50 damage and gets a guaranteed back turn 3, so use it as you may. Another move you guys probably didn't know had a certain property was the people's elbow. This move actually has low crushing properties. So let me show you guys. See that? Right through it. Here's another example. Miguel's back down forward +4 is actually a homing move, but it doesn't matter if it's getting low crushed. So yeah, people's elbow, take it as you may, it has low crushing properties. But of course that also means he can be floated out of it. Let's see that he's actually airborne for a few frames. Something else you guys probably didn't know is that King's While Rising 2, although it's already known as a pretty consistent high crush, it also has some mid crushing frames in it. Watch. You see, Ling's shoulder is a mid. Of course, there's no point in her doing this here, but I've definitely fought a Ling that did that, and I mashed, and it worked. So definitely a mid crush. This is just only one example. It also crushes the second hit of pause back 2-1 pretty consistently. King's Wild Riser 2 can be used as an option select against Julia's bow and arrows. Even if she goes for it by herself, it's still gonna punish. So if you ever block Julia's full crouch down forward 4, Wild Rising 2. It's a mid crush. Wild Rising 2 can also be used as an option select against Craig's entire down back 3 string if you block the first hit on. Yeah, beats the 1, beats the 4. Gonna be the tackle, obviously. So you can definitely just mash Wild Rising 2 after you block Craig's down back 3. There are obviously a lot more mids that King's Wild Rising 2 goes under, but those are just a few examples. Another thing you guys probably didn't know about King is that when he's recovering from not only back 1, but back 3 and 4-4-1 as well. 3 moves. 3 of his key moves. Real high hitting highs do not hit him when he's in recovery. So let me show you guys. So first of all, it's back 1. Go back 3. 1-2 goes right through them. It's not even range dependent. And like I said, 4-4-1 is also one of those moves. See, goes right through him. And the last move here is back 1. And that concludes the things you may not have known about King. Of course, there are more out there, but just for the sake of time, I just want to show you a few things. If you guys found this video entertaining at all, please hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Definitely click on that bell icon to be notified each and every time your People's Champion releases a new video to your YouTube feed. I want to give a special shout out to all of my YouTube channel members. You guys really keep the channel growing. I thank you all for your support. If you guys want some sick merchandise, look below the video. You can see a new line of King of Kings apparel available. I also have a new COVID-19 mask with the King of Kings design. Shout outs to Short Playing Art for the artwork in that design, and shout outs to ASAP Marco for the edit on it. Come together beautifully. Thank you guys for your support. I really thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.